Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday night. It's me, Todd, aka Nerd Lounge Master 84, and welcome to Arcades Anonymous. No, this isn't your usual group of people, but we decided to fill in again for Dan this week. If y'all haven't heard, Dan's doing quite well, just busy as can be. So glad that we're able to come on tonight and talk with everybody. Let me bring everybody else in my panelists here. Hello, everyone. We got Multicade Matt. We've got Mike, the Savage Guard guy.
What's up?
Joel, the GI Joel. And, of course, Phil, PD7. What's up, guys?
How you doing?
Doing fantastic. I'm so glad that y'all are here this evening on this beautiful Wednesday. It's hot as heck, and we're inside with our arcades. So,
and thank you, Todd. Thank you for hosting Arcades Anonymous.
Hey, no problem.
Definitely. Thank you.
I am just glad to be in the same room with you guys. That's all that matters to me at the end of the day. Just getting to hang out with you guys. So
it's always good to talk with the other three guys, and it's even better to talk with you guys.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
The week doesn't feel right without
without
having you guys. So
these 2 nights in a row are getting contagious.
Yeah. I think we're loving it a little bit more than we should, but
well, that's good.
Yeah. I think we're getting addicted to this YouTube thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, just don't expect us to come on Thursday nights.
We're not doing. We got a 2-night limit. I'm sorry.
Can't do 3 in a row.
Right. Tech Buzz, he needs to get his own farm team if he wants. A B team, he's got to get his own.
BCB 147's in the chat. Good to see you. Chaotic's going to be joining us a little bit later. Can't wait to have him in there. The Garage Gamer is in the house as always. The Real Zim is here. Biggie D Arcade is here. Jamie C, never seen you before. Glad you're here, buddy. And of course, the one, the only MG is in the house. Wow, Fleetwood Mac really let themselves go.
MG.
Deja vu right now. Is this a replay from last night? No, MG. This is all new, original material just for you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Glad to have you here. And Andy Game Room is in the house as well. So thank y'all for joining us tonight. We're glad that everybody's here. So fantastic. Anything else going on before we get this started?
No, so.
Like you said, it's blazing hot outside.
The last week of June.
It's the last week of June. Next week is July 4th.
You believe it?
Yeah.
Those sales are right around the corner, guys. The Black Friday and July prices. So we got Amazon, was that Prime Day, the 11th and 12th?
Wow.
Is this when X-Men finally drops in price?
God, I hope so.
$750. They're holding firm on that one.
That's crazy.
They're not letting it go. They're not letting it go.
The speakers aren't even that good in the cabinets.
They're going the opposite direction. They raised the price on the Wheel of Fortune. They came across all kinds of new KI cabs.
Yeah, then those mysteriously disappeared. Did I tell you about the email that I got back from them that they disappeared? No. I didn't.
They fell off the truck.
Yeah, that was a glitch on their part. They never actually came back in stock.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
they got some glitches to work out.
Quite a few.
Who runs that management department? We really need to talk to those people because it's like they can't get an accurate count when there's a great price on it. They can't
even get the price right.
They restock it all the time, and then it's not even there. So I don't know. Arcade One Up really needs to figure something out.
Right. Even at $299, they didn't sell out. They go on a sale and it still doesn't sell out. It's like they got to do better than that. Why are you sitting on all this inventory?
Sometimes something's better than nothing, right?
I mean, if we're really, Phil's right. Christmas is coming. I mean, that's all I've been doing right now is moving Christmas freight from one place to another. So I know nobody really wants to talk about Christmas, but here we are. If you're not ready for it, if you're not getting ready for it, it isn't going to happen.
It's true. Yeah, we were at Costco last week, and they already had some Christmas stuff up at Costco. Yeah.
Yeah, Halloween and Christmas is already gently starting to go up.
Mike's just like, oh, come on.
Any word on before we move forward, Mike? Anything on your pinball?
Yeah. So they actually sent me an email, and I'll pull it up right now because I don't know if anybody's ever heard of this. So I've been trying. No, I'll just have to read it because I can't do that fancy screen share and stuff.
Okay.
So apparently Arcade 1UP is creating what they're calling a power kit. Has anybody ever heard of this? It's specifically for these pinball machines. And they include a PCB board and the other board that's in it. They don't have any of these in stock right now. It's something, they don't even know when they're getting them. But I was trying to get them to just sell me a PCB, and they would not do it. They're like, you have to wait until these kits that we're developing come into stock.
So is this like a replacement kit for when it dies because they're all dying on people? We're going to sell you.
I'm thinking that's probably what they're trying to stay ahead of the curve here, and they knowing that these things are starting to fail, that they're trying to come up with a solution to it because this is happening more frequently. So yeah, they are coming up with some sort of power kit.
No,
And that's the latest I have from him. Yeah. And they don't know when they're going to have them available. Yeah.
Do the pinballs have fans? I know Blitz has a fan. Like
the pinballs, yes, they have a fan.
Okay.
I think there is.
I don't think there is.
No, maybe there isn't.
No.
I thought there was a small.
It's all encased in metal too.
So it just holds that heat. Oh yeah, didn't you say you put a fan in yours?
Yeah, Joel did.
Joel?
Yeah.
Put double fan. Built a wind tunnel.
That's what you need.
Check out G.I. Joel's. Was that a short? I think it was, or was it a full
video? Yeah. It's like a little.
Check that out. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I have a spare window air conditioning unit. I might just cut a hole in the bottom and just put it up inside.
Run it right in there.
Yeah.
I've knock on wood. I've had I leave it running for weeks on end straight. I turn it on and
your machine really
stuff lit up. Yeah.
I am like, my daughter plays it for like 20 minutes and I'm like, shut it off. I don't want to run it very long. Shut it off.
Yeah. And I mean,
mine burned up. It was only on for maybe 2 hours at most.
Yeah, and you didn't have yours modded. I have mine.
Nothing.
I have mine the pinner mod in it, and I think I have it running with the 1080p and running all the time. And so I put that fan in it, and we're starting to. It's its first season here where we're experiencing warmer weather and Michigan heat. So it survived during the Michigan cold season, so it didn't have to get as hot.
So, Mike, did they say what the email was? I'm sorry, Phil. Didn't mean to shut you off, buddy.
No, do they not have spare PCBs?
I guess they don't, because they would not sell me one.
Did they tell you how much this replacement board cost?
Yeah, it was $90 plus shipping.
$90.
Yep. And it says as of now, they do not have an ETA for the power kit, which will help you resolve
Matt
the
Astor was asking which one you had, and that's Star Wars, right?
Yes. Yep. It was Star Wars
PCB.
Biggie D said he heard a guy prepaid for a new pinball PCB about 2 months ago and still isn't shipped.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you
What
go.
about eBay?
I think that's Biggie D is the guy, right? Or did he?
I thought he had his up and running.
Maybe. They knew he's a YouTuber, so we better get it to him quick.
Yeah.
Pull it out of John D's cab. His own personal collection.
Thank you, Dan. We appreciate you. Says he has an extra Marvel. If you want that, you might want to meet up with Matt Astor. Might be able to work something out there, Mike.
What's he have? A Marvel?
Yeah.
Well, I could get the Marvel and then just mod it, right? And get.
Yeah.
I'm curious
Put
to
fans
see.
in it.
Well, that's what I tried telling him. I'm like, how this kit that you're coming up with, you have no ETA on it. I mean, I don't feel like waiting until October, to be able to play my pinball again. Like, if you have parts in stock, just sell them to me. I don't care. I'll buy them. But they wouldn't do it.
I'm curious if people who don't have their pinball can buy just that kit, alone and just build their own.
I don't know. Maybe they would sell them to you. Well, they did tell me though it would be covered under it would be covered under warranty. They did tell me that.
That actually is an interesting thought, and maybe is why they're doing it, because maybe that's their next move in pinball. Because you mentioned it has two boards. That's the curious thing, is why wouldn't they just be replacing the PCB? They must be sending you putting a kit together with an encoder board too, so that you can plug in, bring your own buttons, screen, something, So that could be maybe what they're looking to do. Be nice if it had some sort of an update too, as far as either better specs or add some tables. Maybe it has
Something.
Wi-Fi to
Yeah.
download and add tables, because they had some sort of. I thought I read a while back that they had some sort of a agreement with Zen, an exclusive agreement, and so that really pigeonholed Zen a lot, because they got a lot of nice tables and a lot of good stuff to offer, and they can't do anything outside of their agreement with Arcade 1-Up. They can't even produce their own cabinet if they wanted to.
They can.
So,
Wow.
that's what I thought I read and had heard a while back, that it was like an exclusive agreement with Arcade 1-Up, that they provide software, they provide the hardware, and it was kind of a several-year agreement. That's what I hearsay of what I remember hearing months and months ago. So don't clip that and take it as gospel.
There's got to be a PCB on eBay or something.
Yeah,
I actually never even looked. I never
There's
even
got to be
thought to
another
look.
way to get one.
Somebody's got to have done something or decided to cut it or whatnot.
If not, and if Matt or if Mike doesn't take him up on it, I'm sure a Marvel Pinball one will be up there soon.
Yeah, probably. I might consider that.
I mean, if you're gonna mod it anyways and put, then you'll have the
I mean, I'm curious what the power kit is, but like I said, I don't feel like waiting 4 or 5 months for it to come around. That's kind of ridiculous.
I mean, if Sixon just has a good month, you won't ever be able to touch him again, right, Mike?
Yeah, right. I'm going to get rusty. And I mean, it's already hard enough to even compete with him.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do there.
Yeah, I mean, I will fall way behind.
Yeah, I mean,
it's gonna, if that comes out, in a few months, it's gonna be a nice Christmas season here with Glenn's deck, and this power up kit for pinball tables may be available.
Hopefully they have fans in these new boards, which maybe they will. Maybe
the 4K at games will be coming out around then.
Yeah, now you're talking.
I mean,
Would it
the
help if
holidays.
you just-
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Todd. I cut you off.
No.
Would it help if you just put that PCB on the outside the back of the pinball? Like, is that all you really have to do, or do you actually have to put a fan in there? Like, if it had ventilation.
A lot of guys were saying just decasing it helps, because it's mounted right on the back of your monitor.
Mm-hmm.
The monitor has a metal plate that goes to it, and it's a metal case that goes all around it too.
Right.
So a lot of people were just saying unscrewing that and taking that metal case off and just letting it sit inside, because you don't even have to have it on the outside of the cab.
Right.
It's a big empty cab in there, so it
is. There's not a whole lot in there.
No. So, and if you check out my video, there's a small panel on the back too that you can take off and leave off as well. So it just allows for even more.
That little panel.
I know what you're talking about.
But
I'm not seeing one on here. There's a tech from Mars, but you have to buy the back glass.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just
go.
on eBay.
MG has a brand new PCB wrapped in a pinball table, which is also wrapped in a box and wrapped in shrink wrap.
MG, was your ears burning during the start of the show? Just a question, because we have a plan. So yeah.
That's what he's doing. He's holding out on all these machines to scalp them for parts.
Nah, we'll just field trip to MG's house with a U-Haul truck. We're good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, if you MG can sell you the PCB that he has encased in there, and I'll take the rest of it.
The rest of it.
Yeah. Take all the rest of it.
Because I want to reskin it and put a PC in it and make it into a Data East TMNT table.
Oh.
So I found table virtual pinball Data East Turtles table, and so I want to make a little 3/4 scale Data East.
That would be cool.
Table.
That's what At Games needs to do when they give us that new 4K. Give us so many more options than what we're just seeing on those pinball packs right now. Like, where's Adam's Family, Back to the Future? I know you could do this on your own, but just for a guy like me, a plug and play, or we could just buy the game. I mean, think how many they'd sell.
Oh,
Yeah, no
I
doubt.
agree.
I mean, that's where it's coming to. You know, it's all going to be multi-cades. It's like which one's the best. It's just adding as much on those pinballs. That'd be
We only
huge.
have room for so much before you got to put an addition on your house too, or
Right.
Mhm.
And
build
with
a
nothing
shed.
coming out like right now, I mean, I know stuff's gonna hit, but just to get all this on a cabinet, just to hold you over, you know, that's just something to think about.
Something came up in my stream the other day. Somebody converted a 40-foot shipping container into a arcade room.
Really?
That was cool. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I believe I saw it as well. It was tastefully done. Like you would think it would be
Yeah,
too small.
it was good.
But they were just, two long, massive rows of arcades. It looked fantastic.
Yeah, it was real
These
clean.
was-
Finished it off like drywalled and stuff like that or whatever. You know, it looked
And
like
this
a
was on
regular room of
YouTube?
a house. Yeah. I'll have to look through it and maybe share it or
Yes,
repost it.
share it on the link or something like that. I'd love to. Look
Yeah,
at
that would be cool to see.
Hey, we got Steps jumped in and joined us.
Yeah.
Hey, Steps.
Hey, Steps, glad you're here.
Hi, Kristen.
Got a lot of guys in the chat too. We had Dan stop by. That was awesome. Seeing Dan.
Glad to see Dan.
Miss you.
Yeah, miss you very much.
Like
so.
seeing all these awesome avatars and awesome
Uh-oh.
new logos.
He heard us talking. Yeah.
Here for raining.
Yeah, it's true. It's like
Mike,
Beetlejuice.
Mike,
Yeah.
you need to go get some quarters and head to the local arcade and play till your heart's content.
Yeah, I need to
Hey.
keep my game going here. I got to keep it up
He's
while that
gonna-
pinball machine.
Sorry, Sixon. We got to start calling him II Arcade because he's a day late and $1 short. We were just finishing up the pinball talk.
Oh,
Bekong.
yeah.
Papa Brad.
A lot of great people coming in the
Cool.
chat. Thank you for joining us.
Carlo.
We appreciate you.
Carlo's everywhere.
That he is. That he
He
is.
is. With
He's a
just
good guy.
positivity everywhere. Yeah, Carlos awesome.
Right
Gotta
here
grab Lucky
yesterday.
for him.
And of course, Papa Brad's in the chat. We didn't mean to leave you out, buddy.
Yeah.
But go check out G.I. Joel's video. I thought that was really cool and really gave me some inspiration because that's what I need to do. I have the Marvel and the Star Wars, and I need to put some fans on mine because my daughter loves to play them, and I don't want to lose.
Yeah, you don't have to go through it.
I don't want you to.
Said don't play it that. I mean, I play it a decent amount, but not a ridiculous amount. And
Oh, come on. We know you got a little rough with it, trying to beat Sixon's score.
I wanted to see if the tilt feature actually was a thing, and it is.
You were on like 3 or 4 straight sleepless nights of just red
I will say
eyes.
though, once we started doing this
caffeine.
little contest, yeah, I've played it a lot more. Score chasing. I mean, it gives you a reason. It's more fun to chase somebody else's score than always trying to chase your own.
I
Over
kind of fell
time.
off with
Until
it a
Sixon
little bit
started
'cause
putting
you guys
scores
kind
up
of
and
started
then-
to get quiet, and Mike's table broke too,
Yeah.
so
I mean,
we haven't had any new tables up.
that
yet.
massive score. What did you think about that, Mike? That was just incredible.
On who? Who was that?
MG.
Oh,
MG.
MG.
He blew
Yeah,
you
I
away
mean-
by like 200 billion.
billion.
Yep. And the fact that he did it while it was still packed away in a box is even more impressive.
Oh,
He's just the man. I mean, what are you going to do?
absolute.
The myth, the man, the legend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, MG. We need
Carlo is thinking he's having deja vu
Yes.
here.
Yep.
He
Yes,
said he
Carlo,
saw,
you
saw this
are,
all yesterday.
Yeah.
We're keeping these guys company here. Where are
Yeah,
they?
that way.
Over here.
What did I say earlier? We're just sheep wandering around without a shepherd, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Who did that thumbnail? Was that you, Todd?
Yes.
That was
yeah,
great. That was
yeah.
great.
Yeah. Let me get that up. Y'all guys want to keep talking?
Yeah.
Yes, if you could pull that up.
Yeah. Let me get that.
It was a
where
slow day at work, huh?
Yeah, you drive around and then you find places to just hang out. So yeah,
Mhm.
it was a slow
Doesn't sound
day.
like a bad day.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible. No.
Step says, "OMG, is this stream really about arcades? Really?" Yeah.
I don't know,
Yes.
kind
It's
of,
a secret.
We like
Yeah.
talking about
Yeah.
arcades and video games. That's what
Yeah.
or anything
we try
else.
to keep it on topic.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah,
Sometimes we get latest movies
Steps,
from JoJo.
Yeah, and we are sponsored by Mountain Dew. I'm sure
I
we'll get
wish.
copyright.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's
My wife
sponsors.
always jokes if I cut my hand open, it would dump out green. Like I drink Diet Mountain Dew from like sun up to sundown.
It would.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Don't tell
So-
me you deleted it.
No,
No,
I did not
It's all
delete it.
good.
That has to go
So,
down in the
The pinball
archives.
competition on Discord, can people just use their ALP and use it on, like, is it only for the
No.
arcade one up, or can they use it?
No, no.
We opened it up to the
To whatever, because what
the
Sixton
tables, yeah.
Sixton plays on.
on
He
Steam.
doesn't have it on Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have
Yeah.
access to any one of the tables,
I mean,
All
we
right,
were
by
even
all
okay
means.
if people wanted to play on their phone because you can download tables on your phone.
I mean, I have it on my Oculus, but I can't
Yeah.
figure out a way to capture the score.
Yeah.
And there's probably a way to do it, but yeah, most of the tables on the Star Wars pinball are on. You can get that on the Oculus. It's
Yeah.
actually pretty cool to play it in VR.
It is. Yeah. I played The Mandalorian on the Oculus at a friend's house. It was fantastic.
Oh yeah, yeah, they are pretty fun. That was my introduction to those tables. And when I bought that Star Wars, I'm like, man, these are really familiar. But not all of them are on there, and some different ones are there.
Uh-huh.
But yeah,
And you can-
it's fun.
Get them on the Switch too. They got most of them on the Switch. You can't. There's no Marvel ones on the Switch, but you can get all the Star Wars. So they have all the Star Wars as a separate game, and then the pinball ones are available in FX or FX pinball or whatever. So it's where you can get the Williams tables. Sorry. So the Zen and Williams tables. So yeah, we were just had a random drawing every week of tables from the three main tables because that seemed to what everybody kind of had, and if you had access to them on the Legends or however, we just however people wanted to play, just because it was fun. And
This is for you, Dan.
Yeah, this is for you, buddy.
It was so funny, but so wrong.
I like I told you guys in the chat, in the private chats that we had, I just couldn't help myself. I just had to do it. So.
Should have went with it.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, the chat is going miles. I'm sorry, guys, that I may be missing you. Hey, the Mountain Dew thing, it just became part of my personality. It wasn't meant to. Well,
We enjoy it. Even my wife knows you drink Mountain Dew steps. So yeah.
I made the mistake of drinking a huge Mountain Dew when I saw the Flash Saturday night. So it was an 8:00 showing. I drank that whole thing. I was wired. I got home. I could not sleep.
Did you get
Bad
one of those
idea,
big
that
40 ounces?
Yeah, it was a lot of soda.
buy stuff. We need to talk about those guys. We haven't talked
Yeah.
about a lot of chat about the, and I can pull up that as well. Let's see here.
Yeah, let us know, guys, if you want us to keep the pinball stuff. It's kind of been a little quiet the last couple of weeks just because it didn't seem like people were that into it as much and excited. Plus, we had, Fast and the Furious came out. We had Tears of the Kingdom, just, on the KI cabs and stuff like that, debacle, and people getting those. And seemed like our attentions were being pulled, but people want to do the pinball stuff. We'll keep it going.
Yeah, I
and
think
pull
you
it up.
need to. I think you need to do that, and I think Chaotic needs to run his tournament again. We need to get those back up as the week goes on. So
yeah, give me something to play since I can't do the pinball.
there you go. Yeah. Give him something to play. But the Star Wars mod from the Buy Stuff store. Let me see if I can go here. Yeah. So the good thing about this is you can select, if you want the 2009 or the 2023. What I miss?
MG.
Is it still
wants to know
beeping?
if anybody has a replacement PCB for your smoke detector.
Oh, come on,
Yeah.
MD. It's only been going on for 3 weeks. Give the guy a break.
Yeah.
3 weeks. That's 3 months.
Oh, 3 months.
3 months. Yeah.
No, it is
yeah.
beeping still.
Yeah.
I told him originally. I said, "Is the reason you're moving is because of the beeping? You know, you can just replace the batteries in those things.
He's like,
You don't have to
"Where's this
sell the
beeping
entire
coming
house."
from?" That's the next guy's problem.
Yeah, that's
I'm not buying any of those batteries. You know how hard it is to find those 9 volts?
They're so tricky
Nobody
to put
sells
in.
those bad boys anymore.
yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I'm sorry, MG. I'm gonna do a special short for you, buddy, where I'm just gonna take a hammer to that thing and make you feel better about it.
Go Office Space.
Yes.
But yeah, you can select, the 2019 or the 2023 version, and whether or not you got the Glenn's yoke in that or not. And man, I mean, I know I've looked at stuff on the Buy Stuff store before, but I mean, they really detailed on what you can get and how you can configure this thing. So I think that's awesome. Rumble motor, you can get it without the rumble or without and they even have the ability to get the riser booster while you're in there doing it. So I mean,
You know what? I was going to ask that. I think that's a must. It is a little lower. If you compare it, like, I mean, this poor old guys, looking down on that angle, we got to raise that up a little bit.
Yeah, no doubt.
So did you buy Phil, you said you bought this?
No, I'm going to.
Oh, you're going to.
When it's done with pre-order, I'm going to get it.
Oh, that back
Look at that.
panel's pretty cool.
I mean, look,
there.
it's like it's the same. Look at that. You got
Those are nice shaker motors. I put that.
I mean,
in,
that's
pinball.
some nice stuff.
Yeah, those Daytons, right?
Yep.
Look at that rumble.
if you just get the pedals that just lay on the floor, you don't have to get that special piece for the riser, that hole.
Look at that.
Because there's two types, right? Oh, look at that riser booster.
Yeah, yeah. You're talking about the sound upgrade there,
The pedals. I saw a picture where it was like it was cut out of the riser.
Okay. With the
Like
pedal
Ridge Racer would
options.
be.
So it looks like you got that.
There it is.
Yeah, there's your AM pedal set. Yeah, look at this. That's your
Oh, so it
custom.
just sits in front. Yeah.
You can get that, or you can get the adapter or the other adapter. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind those pedals that just sit on the floor. Yeah, I'm gonna get this.
They don't say
Let's-
what the games are, though, huh?
I
I
think
mean-
it's they're all I thought I heard him saying it's all the same games that is available on their
That's some
racing
of them.
and
There are
flight
some
yoke.
of them on there, but there are exclusive
Yeah,
games for that mod.
There-
Yeah.
Right.
Is
There's the
And multiple Star Wars titles, apparently, from what they
Yes,
said.
sir.
right. Plus Paperboy, like Paperboy's not on the mod that I have on my Ridge Racer.
Yeah.
But I keep saying this. Is Road Blasters on this?
You
That
would
would
have
be
to assume
perfect.
so.
I mean, I would think so. I wouldn't think that they would put this on there without having that on there. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
I
do you think? It's gonna run the same. Are you gonna pay a little bit more for the pedals? What is that coming out to?
400, over 400.
and yet again, Phil, I mean, you got a lot of customability here with this. You know, you can go back and say, I mean, if you just want the encoder board, that knocks it down a lot of money. You know,
But to get everything, the plug and play, the pedals, we're
To
looking
go
at
over 400 bucks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty steep, but, if you're getting a lot of games and you're going to get a lot of play out of it,
I mean, if
you're
you take the
you're
riser
built in an
booster
ultimate
off,
Is that
ultimate
with the riser
racing and
booster?
flight.
riser
Sure.
booster, yeah.
and you can link between your
That's not
Ridge
bad.
Racer.
I mean, that's $100 for the riser. I mean, $60 to $100 for the riser. Booster.
Yeah, $62 for the 4-inch, which I
And
mean,
then take the pedals off and see what happens. That's the whole notion, because most people probably aren't going to buy pedals.
yeah. I mean,
See, there you go, under $200. That's fair.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, you just
Well,
got
what
a
do you
lot of
think?
custability with this. You really do, and I
You guys would get it without the pedals.
I would get it without the pedals, yes, sir.
What about you, Mike?
I don't know. I mean,
You
how would
might
you
as well if
play?
you're going
I'm
all in, right?
assuming, yeah. How would you play it without them? I mean, I guess the buttons would just.
So B
That-
does
that they
this
would
mod, right? He doesn't have the pedals on his, or Papa Brad. So they're just using the flight yoke
Oh, okay.
for everything. I
Hmm.
can,
What's it, about a $200 difference? taking the pedals off of it.
Is it?
Yeah, let's
I would have
see.
to consider that.
You have the pedals. It's $9. If you want the pedal set, it's $78, and then the custom ones are $69. So the custom ones are cheaper than the arcade one-ups. And then of course you have the adapters if you wanted the adapters.
But the custom just sit flat. You don't have to like take a notch out of the riser or anything.
Yeah,
Right.
it just sits right in front of it. Will it let me zoom in on that? I
Yeah,
wonder.
let's see a bigger picture of the.
Let's see. I think that's all they've given us, Phil.
I don't know. I kind of want the pedals.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you're going
I
to have
think
a
I
lot
probably
of,
would do them.
yeah, I don't disagree with you. And I mean, for those have got to be much better than the arcade one ups, and they're only $69. I don't know many pedals or whatnot that would be able to configure with the system that would cost you that.
B's
much.
saying the yoke is great for racing.
Yeah, that was
Pedals
B.
are overrated.
Yeah. B's comment says pedals are overrated.
Pedals are overrated, huh?
Yeah. If anybody's opinion to trust, it would be his, right?
Agreed.
I would
Maybe-
concur
maybe-
with
Kinda,
that.
I mean,
yeah.
if you're going to be standing there a long time too, if you're standing and trying to play a long time with pedals, it's kind of because I got a steering wheel and pedals on my multicade that I built, and it's
Mhm.
kind of uncomfortable to be sitting there, on one foot and trying to work the pedal on the other. And then when JoJo plays, he's sitting on a stool, so he can't use the pedals. So they don't get used as much. So I either have to turn on auto acceleration or switch it over to a button anyways for him. So I would almost agree. Yeah, the pedals aren't essential for sure.
Mhm.
Do we have to get speakers too? Is it going to be the same thing with your Outrun, where we had the speakers aren't going to work? Is everything different again on that control panel?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, it says some type of sound upgrade would be necessary that can be simple as plugging in a Logistics 2.1, a sound bar, or choosing one of the upgraded options to repurpose the stock speakers in
That
your
was
cab.
what was on that panel. Right.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you did your own solution, you would save some money there, but you're only talking $35 for the 2 amp and 2.1
worth it.
for.
Yeah, I don't want to
I mean,
figure that out.
No, just give me what I need, right? And it actually makes the speakers. I couldn't believe it how different they were. That they boomed just those stock speakers.
Yeah.
On the Outrun. So yeah, for $35, that's probably worth it.
Oh, MG. So Phil, you're definitely in on this mod. You're
I'm in.
definitely going to do it.
When's the pre-ordering over with?
I
Did it say on there?
said it was supposed to ship in July, early July.
Mhm.
We'll be shipping out orders as they're received, pending parts availability.
Yeah, maybe next month I'll put an order in. Either that or August.
I'm gonna have to wait for you to get it. I don't know. It would kill me inside to have to touch that Star Wars cabin because I have one of the original sit-down ones that
Yeah.
is now standing up, but I don't know. I'll wait for Phil's review.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to do that to my original or not. If I had another cab, I would want to do that.
That would be different.
Like if you had two of those in modded one and kept the other one original, maybe that'd be all right.
Yeah, I would be up
Yet
for that.
again, how many of us would have two of those? Because we never really planned on leaking them or having
You guys
the
and your
ability-
sentimental value for these cabs, man.
Yeah.
At least the Star Wars. Come on.
Yeah.
That
If
was
it was X-Men, I wouldn't touch it. Like I get it. I totally get it. I didn't even want to change the marquee on X-Men. Like I'm waiting.
Yeah.
That's the last cab I'm doing.
I would have been a more difficult choice had this buy stuff mod come out a month ago or something, with me having to decide between the Yoga Flame and the Star Wars. That was kind of what it was up to for me for my KI replacement. Was like
Yeah.
Well,
Yoga Flame or Star Wars, and it
I mean,
kind of came down
what'd
to
you get yoga for? Was it $3.99?
it was two.
Dude, I mean that's a huge deal.
Yeah,
And
I think
look,
it was
man, look
three
how much
for the
fun
Star
we had.
Wars. But yeah, that's what it came down to. Was like there's just so many more games and stuff that I'm going to be getting with the Yoga Flame, and so I didn't see myself. I mean, I love Star Wars and I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but I couldn't see myself playing, and no offense to anybody who absolutely loves those games, but
Yeah.
I couldn't see myself playing the Star Wars games for longer than 5 minutes and coming back to them. They didn't seem like they were going to hold my attention for very long.
Well,
The cab looks beautiful on the. It would look.
Well,
great
that's what
in
I
the
was
game
fixing
room.
to say. Majority of us, it was one of the best cabs they've ever come out with.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic here. There was minor issues with it when that first release came out, and then I think that, yet again, I'm quoting what I think, but I think the second release did really well, even though they may have not sold them all. I mean, they fixed a lot of the little things, having the corn door and having the marquee a little bit better, with that little light issue that they had, the little wire issue. So, but I look at it and it's like I don't want to touch it. I don't want to do anything to it.
I put a coin door on my original one and lit it up. That was enough. That was hard enough to cover
Well,
the
and you got
logo.
that 3D bezel on yours too.
Yeah, I did do that. Did
you do the marquee yet?
Not yet. Eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, drilling holes into it to put a coin door.
Everyone needs a Star Wars cab in their arcade. I mean, it's classic.
Whether you like the games or not, and the games are, I mean, they're not legendary, but they are good. And like Joel said, I mean, you're not going to sit there for 2 hours and just play the same games over and over again. But
I will tell you that I played the actual arcade. Arcade went up, nailed it with that flight yoke. Like, it's solid.
Yep.
I know Glenn's flight yoke is great. The arcade went up. I'm totally satisfied with their flight yoke.
Yeah. Can we discuss B's comment?
Which one?
So it says I'll eventually probably make a PC playlist, and
yeah,
so
that will work with that.
Yeah, so the whole notion, like the outrun or the outrun cab, or like B had an outrun cab, and then I have the Ridge Racer cab, just like a. So B, are you gonna like sell that given like build, or how is that gonna work?
Yeah, like we could just plug and play.
Like what Retro Lizard did with the outrun and the Bisexual mod, right? He could do the same thing and build a hard drive with a set solutions to plug and play off of the Bisexual mod. That would be dope.
Oh yeah,
no doubt.
Can you put road blasters on it? We'll buy it for you.
Put road blasters on it.
Yeah.
So we have a special guest backstage. Welcome, my friend. You're here.
I'm
not special. I'm not a special guest.
Yes, you are. You
probably had everybody think it was Dan, man.
For a split second, I thought that crossed my mind.
See, there you go.
Don't look so disappointed, Joel.
Yeah, sorry.
What's
I
up,
had a
boys?
better game face.
So, dude, have you been watching since you've been driving home?
Yes, sir.
One hand here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, what's your thoughts on this Star Wars mod? What are you thinking, man?
I don't know. It seems pretty cool.
Are you gonna do it?
Are you gonna do it?
I don't know. Like I hadn't even done a Ridge Racer one yet.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm gonna wait for Phil's review.
Gonna wait for Phil's review.
The guinea pig.
What do you think of Ridge Racer? Just as the 5 games on there.
I love the Ace Driver games most of all.
Yeah.
I play the heck out of those too. I don't really like the Ridge Racer games. I really play those on PlayStation.
Yeah. I like the Ace Driver too.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think the general consensus is like everyone liked Ace Driver.
Oh, it would have been a sweet looking cabinet too with the graphics.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how much more was the Ace graphics over the Ridge Racer? Was it a better looking cab?
I don't even know. I've never even seen those before.
I'm gonna look that up while you guys are talking.
Yeah, I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, I don't have a man card. Like technically, when my Ridge Racer cab was stock, I could barely finish a race on Ridge Racer. I would never get to the end.
Right.
So, yeah, it didn't hurt my feelings at all to get that thing. I was like, goodbye.
Same with the outrun games are tough.
Yep.
That's what I thought. I'm like, if I can put more games on it, why not? Right? I mean, the 5 that were there. I mean, they're not bad games. They're fun, but they were just so hard. And like my son that's the cabinet he always goes to because it's sit down and he had no chance at any of them. Now with this, I mean, there's tons of games on there that he could play. Yeah. So it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, Ace Driver's not a pretty cabinet.
No,
Yeah.
no. I guess the Ridge Racer definitely did a better job there. So yeah, it looks like yeah.
It's all about the drifting.
Yeah.
Stock Jock says you need to talk 30 more minutes since you're late. So
Yeah. Put a spotlight on me, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
boy.
has no good excuse for being late either.
Oh, no, not at all.
So did you get a new desk?
Yes, man. I am no longer
yeah.
streaming from my bed. I got a new mic, new desk.
Nice.
So
styling,
now I'm much more comfortable.
no doubt.
We're baby steps. We're trying to one step at a
Slowly,
time, making
yeah.
this more and more pro.
Yeah.
Exactly. I feel like a B leaguer.
The JV team. Here we are.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. There you go.
That's what we
That's
are.
exactly how I was driving tonight, getting on the way home so I can get here too.
Like you were playing Ridge Racer.
Yeah, I was drifting around cars on the interstate.
Rolling.
He's rolling.
Oh. So, guys, I know y'all watched the stream that we did last night with the mods talking about what we wanted to mod and all that. So, kind of wanted to ask the question: do you have anything that you're wanting to do this year? You know, Mike, anything you really want to like knock out of the park? Or
Well, I mean, I guess that depends. Yeah, I mean, if Phil gives a great review on that buy stuff, I think that would definitely be one. And also the Star Wars pinball, we'll see what happens with that. You know, if it turns out that modding is the better option, then I think I might go that route.
so, a lot of people have been talking. What PC? Throw a PC in there is what everybody's telling you, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I may be looking into doing something like that. Maybe I'll get the board anyways, you know, just to have it, so I can always resort back to the original if I wanted to. But
Yeah.
while it's sitting there useless right now and kind of tore apart, maybe it's worth doing something like that.
Thanks when you got something sitting there and you can't even turn the stupid thing on.
Yeah, it bothers me
Exactly.
every time
Yeah.
I go in.
Yeah, that's how the final fight was for me, because it's just sitting there collecting dust and I can't even power it on. So that's why I really wanted to do something different with it. So,
Yeah.
so how about you, Phil? I know you're talking about this Star Wars mod, but anything else you want to try to accomplish this year?
Well, what's going on with the iArcade? What's going to happen? I feel I'm upset with myself for not buying more games. I did what I could, but if we could still get games 25% off, I'd still pick up a couple more. But it'd be nice to have more iArcade games on there. It helps having the Hilo hack. I won't lie about that. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
I made it.
Hilo is nice.
If we're not all together playing Sunday nights, I said that if the two arcades I'm going to play will be my MVSX and my iArcade, because they're not online anyway, so I might as well just play those.
Yeah.
Because, with all of us here, we could play so many different cabinets together.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, it helps that Joel has the Yoga Flame, because I've been waiting for anyone to get one of those Street Fighter 2 turbos.
Yeah, Joel's finally starting to jump in.
There's fun stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I don't even remember what the game was that we played. What was it, Phil?
King of Dragons.
Yeah.
King of Dragons.
That was the first time I ever played it,
Yeah,
and
good
I
game.
played it all the way through.
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, you guys can play
Good stuff.
Simpsons. We'll get on King of Dragons.
Try something new, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey, I've been wanting to do Battletoads.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got to play Battle.
Yeah.
Matt has KI. I have it. You have it.
And
Yeah.
Joel has it.
Joel has it.
Love to see y'all play Battletoads.
I got a high five.
Virtual high five. Me and Mike
Lucky.
got one of those. Yeah.
Yeah,
we
you
should get
guys
two
don't have
different
one.
games going at Battletoads on Sunday
Yeah.
with the four of us.
And chat, would you love to see that in a stream? Would you love to see these guys playing each other? We do it on Discord, but we might be able to do some streaming as well. If
There
you
you go.
guys want
Step
to see
says
it.
Yeah,
Steph has a
Steph,
Yoga
you
Flame
got to get
too.
on Discord
Get on Discord,
Yep.
and
Sunday
if
night.
you want to see it on YouTube, we can maybe do it on YouTube too. So let us know in the chat if you'd love to see us
Yeah.
playing each other.
I
Is that
have-
something that you would be interested in?
I got
The only problem is we want to do it on YouTube, but if we do, we lose MG. MG only hangs out in the live chat on YouTube.
I will figure out a way to patch him in.
Well, if
We'll
one of
get
us does Discord on the computer, you can actually stream that audio.
Yeah, we could do audio. We could figure it
Oh,
out.
that'd be cool. Yeah.
25E. Bobby's in the house.
Hey,
What is up? Yes, with MG as commentator.
commentator. I like that.
Bobby, my
Yeah.
Bobby Vu, my venomized Pikachu arrived today. My son's been loving that. So
Nice.
that was one of his
Venomized
Amazon.
Pikachu? Is that what it
Amazon
sounds
deals.
like?
Yeah.
Is that like
So-
Pikachu mixed with
Yeah.
Venom?
Yes.
Yep.
Really?
It was awesome. Yeah, just a little what is it, like a Funko Pop type style figure. So
Those are
yeah.
two characters I never thought would ever cross
I
paths.
didn't, but the minute I saw it in his feed, I had to order it.
Eric.
And it arrived, and my son just loved it too. The 4-year-old, he was just like, "What?" I don't know. Yeah, I got tons of stuff, on the walls everywhere. But he's got like this laser eyes when he comes home from the babysitters every day, and he walks in, and like within a minute, he can spot the new thing that has arrived on one of the shelves, and he's like, "Oh, what is that?"
He's an analyzer.
Uh-huh.
All right, Chaotic. Bobby wants to know what he missed. So you want to categorize it?
Oh, let's see. We talked about the buy stuff store, Star Wars Yolk, cabinet mod.
Yep.
Y'all also talked about Mike Worley's PCB problems with his
Yeah,
Star
I
Wars.
cried about my pinball for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you want to
And
put
then-
up your name and number so we can send you condolence cards?
Yeah, I'll put my name, number, social security number in the chat, bank routing number.
Don't forget, we need blood type as well.
Okay.
Yeah, we do need blood type. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is.
Worthy.
There it is. That thing is so dope.
Very nice.
That is crazy.
Look at that thing. Hold on,
Nice.
let me make you full screen on this one.
What does that evolve into?
That
I don't want to know.
Yeah,
Venom Raikou or Raichu.
Nice.
right too.
It's got nice detail too for what I think it was $10 or less or something. Free
Wow.
ship from Amazon. It was pretty cool.
Pretty
Yeah,
cool. Yeah, no doubt.
it's super cool looking.
Yeah.
It's also a thing of nightmares.
Jojo was like, yeah, Jojo was like, "Dad, can I have that?" I'm like, "No, that's Dad's." You can look at it. He's like, "Why? Why can't I have it?" I'm like,
The arm will be broke
some
off in
things are
5
mine,
minutes.
some things, are yours.
Yeah.
iArcade already has all your information, Mike. So I think you're
Don't
I
even know
don't
the
even,
cap.
I don't even have an iArcade. They still got me.
they know exactly who you are. Yep.
Did you get anything on that shirt yet, Joel?
Any
Yeah.
information?
The iArcade
No
shirt.
email, no nothing. Just complete darkness, right, Joel?
No, yeah. I think all that Jung and I figured we were even for my bandwidth that I used up for downloading extra games. I think
Oh.
that's what I told him. I was like, "Hey, you guys, I'm still waiting on a shirt that I ordered like a month ago from you guys. It's a $30 shirt. Maybe we can just call it even for my portion of the bandwidth." Next morning, I woke up and the post was taken down.
Hey, at least you
Completely,
don't owe
so-
him anything, right?
I think we're good.
You're all squared up.
Yeah,
Even Steven, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. Well, man, I hate that they got you out of that money.
It is what
Obviously,
it
it's paying
is.
for
I think
some-
a few. I think I netted out better than quite
than
a few
people
others. So.
Sure did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys see there was a few posts out there? People's glass was coming broke, and John was having to send replacements out.
Well, did you see the kind of the insides? I'm no glass connoisseur, but there are a few people who are, and they were explaining how tempered glass busts into little pieces, not into
yeah.
large shards like that.
Yeah.
So that they're advertising and selling it as tempered glass, but none of that's tempered glass. It's just regular annealed glass.
Yeah.
So it's kind
I
of
mean,
that's
you-
kind of
You
unfortunate
could go to
too.
your local glass company and they could just cut
Yeah.
it for you.
Has
Yep.
anybody in the chat done that? Because it was what $49. I'm sure it's got to be cheaper from a local.
Oh yeah, It's got to be
I don't know if
cheaper. I mean, the
anybody-
only thing that's different is they were applying the black border around it or something, But I guess you
Would
could
you
mask
really
that
need
off
that?
and spray paint it if you
Yeah,
wanted
spray paint
to,
out yourself.
I
or
mean, I
put some
would think.
vinyl.
I mean,
Yeah,
wouldn't
just
that wouldn't the border naturally give you that black already?
It is actually underneath of it. I think it's naturally black. The cap, the wood.
Yeah,
on
So
it.
would you really,
So-
really need that?
MG is absolutely 100% right. It is
Ill-tempered.
Ill-tempered glass. Yeah. Hey, Chaotic, if you get a chance, I'm going to look and see if I can get just a regular piece of glass, but I don't know if that's something you want to do too, because I know you and I missed out on the tempered
Yeah.
glass.
I'll check
or
it out.
the
I got a couple of
tempered
glass.
glass. Yeah.
It's got to be super cheap though. Yeah, you just take in your
Yeah,
piece
well-
of plexi and have them cut it. Ace Hardware does it.
Yeah.
They
Sure.
cut glass. You don't even have to go to a custom glass shop. You could just take it in. They cut you a piece of glass right there. I guarantee.
this-
Yeah, I'd imagine it's $20 or less.
Yeah.
That's not
Is
a
that
bad
right?
idea.
Is that
Just-
right, Matt? Is that Tulsa Arcade does they do glass? I didn't even know that.
They believe they make their own arcades. Yeah, I talked to JC. What was it, Monday night?
Yeah.
Or trying to get him on the show, and we had a nice conversation. So yeah, he's busy right now based on his 4th of July sale. But yeah, he makes his personal cabinets. So I would believe he would cut his own glass. So yeah, he's like probably 3 miles from a house. So yeah, he's a really
Yeah,
good guy.
just before you get the glass, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Spoiler
chat. We
there.
really appreciate
Little
that.
Yeah,
teaser
spoiler
for
alert.
everybody. Yeah, we're
Yeah, hopefully
gonna have
JC
them on
comes
the
on
show
the
in a
show.
couple weeks here. Hopefully, once
Yeah.
things calm down for him. So stay tuned.
Yeah, love to have him on the show. Well, guys, we're almost in an hour. Anything else you guys want to talk about so we can wrap this one up?
Have you checked them out, Matt? Have you been to his shop a couple of times?
It's at his home. It's in his garage. So yeah.
That's cool.
So not like he used to have a physical store in East Tulsa, and then it was just easier for him to expand his facility. And then he has a CNC machine at his house. It's crazy.
Nice.
Nice.
That's cool though that they're just like right down the road from you though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Have you
But-
checked out that one place yet any further? Have you looked into that, Phil? The arcade. I saw you doing a walk and talk, and you stumbled across an arcade.
Yeah, I went back there a second time. I can't think of the Game Box Builders.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Like I don't know. I should go there during the work week and just it's interesting what they're doing over there.
Yeah. Have you looked them up online or like looked any
Yeah.
further into what they do?
Yeah, it's more of a generic type cabinet with like
Yeah.
art, but I
Mhm.
mean you can get decals from anybody, right? We can go to Sabos or whoever and put whatever you want on there. I don't know if there's an actual monitor or if we're just getting the shelf from these guys, but they also do like stuff for like your bar room or your garage, like cabinets. So, but they do have the arcade machines in there.
I'll be
It's
darned.
just something you just see it off the freeway, like you're driving downtown Milwaukee and you see them off in the valley, and I'm like, I want to see what's going on over here.
Oh,
Interesting.
yeah, that would be cool. I'd be interested in seeing it.
Yeah,
I'd even be
yeah.
interested in seeing a video from Matt on the Tulsa Arcades, his kind of behind the
So
scenes
his
shop.
setup.
I love those, just seeing people's shops and garages, but maybe the rest of the guys, it's not as big of a thing. They probably like seeing the arcade tours more, but
No,
I like
mean,
seeing shop tours.
yes, sir. We see how it's made, right? And
Yeah,
we're
no
running
doubt.
our own race, right? We're gonna do what we're gonna do. So it's a democracy. So there's get 2 or 3 guys to say all in favor. We'll go check it out.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I love those kind of things, seeing how things are made and how people have their layouts and whatnot.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, guys, we've been going for almost an hour.
What are you talking about? I just got here.
So we're doing the post show. Okay.
The after
The post
show.
show with Chaotic.
Late
Yeah,
night.
here, hold on. I got to show you guys this. I just bought this today. People in the chat might not even care about it. But Phil, your walk and talks, like seeing all this Batman memorabilia and seeing Jester Tester's review of the Bat Belt. So I started looking up like Batman props. Well, and I found this thing, okay? And now this isn't a prop. I mean, this is
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
Still,
Whoa.
it's like illegal in like 48
Yeah,
states.
Probably. Yeah.
If you
Look
give
at
me
that
3
thing.
minutes, I'll be right
those
back.
are razor blades.
Yes, they are. It is extremely sharp.
Nice.
First thing, my brother's like, "Oh my god, we got to go out and throw it at something."
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then I catch this right on my wrist because I don't know how to throw a double-bladed knife, and we're going to the hospital. But yeah, I had to. I saw it, and I'm like, "Yep, I'm getting it."
No doubt.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Pretty
cool.
cool.
That's crazy.
A little bit show and tell.
Sounds like we got another man video coming up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe there might be a video coming out
Mike
from
and
me
his
and
brother. We got to go
something,
test that.
Yeah, there's
What can
gonna
we
be
throw
something
it at?
Batman related coming out in the near future.
Do you have a cape and cow?
I might.
You
I
might have that.
I might
Okay.
have just purchased a lot of Batman gear. Just leave it
Okay.
at that. No.
Okay, we're not gonna yeah.
All right. No, I think I
Uh-oh.
got something similar.
Uh-oh. Put you full screen too, unless you're there we go. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Holy smokes.
So, here's
Beauty.
that.
Nice.
Good question is, have you
How
thrown
many
it?
things has yours been thrown at, Brian?
Mine hasn't been thrown. I'm scared to throw it. But I also have these batarangs.
Oh,
those are cool.
They are actually sharp.
They're
ninja,
sharp.
They're ninja throwing stars.
Wow.
And it came with 4 of them, I think. Yeah, 3 of them. Still got the plastic around them.
Yeah, you don't want to smudge them all up.
Yeah,
no.
you know.
Oh,
Or
there you
get,
go.
or get blood on them.
No, you don't want to
Yeah.
get blood on them.
You don't want fingerprints on them in case you have to use them.
Right?
Exactly. Batman wore gloves. I mean, he was smart.
You can't have anything traced back.
I mean, I'm sure they could figure it out pretty quickly who threw it, but you know.
yeah.
Right? But yeah, just same thing,
BCB's
man.
right. Who's gonna lose an eye tonight? Yeah.
So cool.
I can't wait to just carry that thing in my pocket, and when somebody's like, "Hey, has anybody got a knife? I can open this box." I'm like, "Here, hold on a second. Oh, just wait a minute."
I'm not really Batman, but
But you know, I know a guy who might know Batman.
That's awesome. Way to show.
So
Yep.
Phil, are you getting close to the 1K?
Yeah, we have under 150 to go.
Fantastic. Well, if you are part of the chat and you're not a subscriber to Phil, please hit that like and subscribe for him. Get
We
him
want to
to
get some free stuff.
Yeah. You
Hurry
know,
up, people. Sub
Oh.
to Phil's channel.
some really
Yeah,
cool
waiting for free
stuff coming up. And,
Bobby's got a ton of stuff to give away.
yeah,
so
I'm going to give it away to somebody else here soon.
so
yeah.
for Phil, I want to offer something I want to give away too. For your 1,000, I have a NBA Jam extra 2-player conversion deck. So if there's anybody out there that's interested in turning your 4-player NBA Jam into a 2-player, you just literally plug in all the buttons from the control panel, from the old control panel into the new one.
Oh, that's cool.
And
So that's another
That is cool.
item.
so
Yeah.
it'll help save you some room, in your game
Yeah,
room.
I'll have some
That's
stuff
really
too,
nice
Phil.
of you, man. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'll make an announcement. I'll do it in the walk and talk. I'll throw it out there.
All right.
Does the deck protector light up too?
No. It just has it just comes with the deck protector, but it doesn't light up or anything.
2-player. Okay. Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Did you get rid of your NBA Jam cab?
No. What happened was the guy sent me the wrong one. For what I wanted a 6-button. He just did a regular layout, the actual NBA Jam cabinet layout.
Yeah.
He accidentally sent me that one, and he's like, "Don't worry about it. I'll send you the one that you ordered."
You modded yours. You got a ton of games on yours.
I got
Yeah.
one for a Pi on mine. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they're not gonna leave this battery alone, are they?
No.
I told you last night to get batteries.
He's moving, guys. He's moving. He's
I
going
don't
to be
have
out
to
of
worry
that
about-
place in a week.
I mean, apparently that battery still has some life left in it. I mean,
Apparently so.
It's a fighter. It's a
Yeah.
fighter.
Oh, let's see here.
I swear, man, that guy needs his own comedy hour.
NG, you can come on. We'll keep your face completely black.
You're part of the
right.
Yeah. We will do it. Is that a wife-free? No,
that's a good
not.
point, Carl. My wife can hear a smoke detector going off from the stop sign down the street.
So fill them in, Todd. For the guys that have gone through the entire show for us and lasted to the very end, Todd, fill them in on what this is. Give them the backstory. It's not a smoke detector, right? So security alarm or something.
Yeah,
right?
it's a security system is what it is. It's a panel, and it's linked to the electric system so that it can back up, and there's no way to unplug it.
I thought it was one of your arcades.
I'm sorry?
I thought it was one of your arcades.
No.
This whole time.
It just beeps.
I thought it was a smoke detector.
Is that the Homer Simpson everything's all right alarm?
Yes.
I could label it that way, yes. Yeah. No, it is a security system that it will not disarm itself. And the unfortunate thing is, too, it has a little fob. And if you take that fob anywhere far away, it just completely goes off. So I guess I need to kind of figure that. Yeah, Jamie C's going to miss the beep in the new place, so I'm going to have to come
Be like the guy who lives in the city and moves out to the country and is just like laying there and can't sleep because it's so quiet and everything. Quiet. You know, it's just like he's not used to it.
Yeah.
Just sound clip it, and when you get your new house.
I joked about it backstage with him a few weeks ago, he didn't even know what I was talking about. It's just become a regular part of his life.
Your new place, you have to put it in there at least once.
Yeah. Like I said, I want to do a short where I just take a hammer to it and let the next owner have to deal with that. So.
Oh, they'll be looking for a smoke detector for like 3 weeks, and then
wait, that's what
replaced every battery in here.
Yeah, they'll commit suicide for it.
Oh no!
Haunt the house, yeah. Oh, well, guys, it's been an awesome show. Thank you for coming on and talking to us again. We always love having you and letting us be part of the group as well. So we really
everybody have
a
great 4th of July too. Great holiday.
Absolutely.
Enjoy.
We're going to be around, but we may not be doing any live shows, but we definitely will be around.
Yeah, be careful with the fireworks and the Batman throwing knives. Don't get hurt.
Keep all your fingers and be safe out there and whatnot. And we appreciate all that you do. Mike, you got any videos coming up soon or anything you want to do?
I have a few things in the works right now.
Well, guys, if you haven't subbed to him, please check him out. You've got over 200 subs and
something like that. I think,
yeah. We need to sit down and talk about that Intech gaming deck with you at some
one of these times. Yeah.
Love to have you on the show and talk about that because I think we're all thinking and contemplating what we're going to do on that. So
yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, Joel, you've got a video coming out, or we're doing season 1 of co-op, aren't we? We're doing a co-op stream. So
working on a new show. So it
kind
of came together last night after the stream. So maybe the nerds we're looking at doing calling it co-op build. So kind of a build along. Going to be the 4 of us live streaming, building a cab. So multi-cade Matt's dream cab of Guitar Hero, we're going to make it a reality. So but we're all going to kind of build one together.
This thing's going to be
come
awesome.
up with the design and we'll build them see if we can build one from 4 different arcade rooms / garages, a couple 100 miles apart, and make it happen. And we'll put together like a build list and share the designs and stuff for guys who want to tune in and build along with us. Or build it after.
Soft modded Wii. That's going to be our core. So
So
that's
Joel.
So, I'm at 9 subs. So let's get me to 10.
We'll get you to 10. Don't forget to sub him. Matt, you got anything going on this week? I know you've been kind of busy too, and you're planning on doing some traveling, I think, too, as well. So
yes, sir. Yeah, it's the 4th, so we gotta go visit some family and hopefully, like Joel is, hopefully camping, go where my phone becomes a camera and it doesn't ring. Yeah, that's the ultimate goal. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, Retro, we do know he has a Guitar Hero cab, but we want to build our own, man. We want to experience that. So
that's the thrill of it all, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just looking at the original one, and I told Matt I saw his ALU that he built, his little mini there, and he can cut a straight line. I can talk him through if I give him the designs. I'm confident he can build his own Guitar Hero cab. Yep. He was saying he was waiting for a Gen 1 Arcade 1-up to build into one. I'm like, you don't need to wait. You can build one of those. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We thought it'd be fun to do a kind of a build along, and people can watch too. So.
But yeah, let's look into getting his Guitar Hero hard drive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'll take care of all that legwork.
There you go. There you go. Chaotic, you got anything coming out, buddy? Are you planning on doing any streaming? I know you've got a lot of games on your roster you're wanting to do.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna do a follow-up video of the light up speakers for my arcade. Somebody in my comments asked me if I would show him the backside and how everything's done.
Cool.
I mean, I could point him into Multicade Matt's video, but
No.
I'll just do a follow-up video for him on that. I'm still working on my Raspberry Pi build video on my NBA Jam cab. I want to get new people who are in the community into possibly doing something like that. Say your PCB fails and you don't want to wait on a warranty or anything like that, or you're out of warranty and Arcade 1-Up's going to do nothing for you.
Yep.
I at least want to be able to show you an option that you have. Like Retro Lizard showed me that there was an option to do that kind of stuff years ago for me. When I built that, I want to be able to share that and expand it for other new people that come into the community.
Absolutely. That's awesome, dude. Well, I don't have much going on. Obviously, I'm still in the process of moving, so hopefully my next stream will be in the Nerd Lounge 2.0.
Sweet.
No promises, but we're slowly getting to where we need to be. So I'm tired of being here and hearing the incessant beat. So on to the next one.
Oh,
well,
Phil,
guys,
tomorrow night, right? Me and Phil are going to be on with Tim McCloskey. Arcade Talking Star Wars review. Yeah, 9 o'clock. 9:15.
And that's Star Wars. The
Arcade Talk and Star Wars reviews, right?
Yeah. Okay,
that's a full title. It's a mouthful. But yeah.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Hopefully we won't lose Todd after the move. Yeah, you're not going to lose me. Sorry.
Look up old school. You guys look up Old School Gamer Magazine too on YouTube.
Yeah.
They do a nice stream on Thursday night.
They do.
Yeah, that's
really
right.
Nice
one too.
They don't get enough people tuning in. It doesn't seem for what they do. They get good guests on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the guy last week? The from the pinball
guy
movie.
Who saved pinball. Yeah.
Sorry,
Rogers.
Richard. You need to watch the replay,
That's
buddy.
right.
We're fixing to close up shop, buddy. Man, I hate to admit, but watch
Better
the
late than
replay,
never,
dude.
though.
Yeah, we are glad you're here, though. We love having you in the chat.
Absolutely.
And Thor KC, I don't think we talked to you a little bit. Sorry, buddy. Not trying to hinder you out, but glad you're here as well, man. Well, guys, we're an hour and 11 minutes. Can't even talk anymore. So we appreciate you. Thank y'all. And y'all have a wonderful night. We'll see you next week after next.
God bless, guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Y'all take it easy now. Yep.